Welcome to Farmer Lee in the honey extraction process, where you will learn where your bottled honey comes from. Farmer Lee at the okra farm.
Hey kids, Farmer Lee here, and today we're in the okra fields. And what we're doing is we're gonna harvest honey. What the bees will do is they will come out here and pollinate the flowers, for which then the flowers will turn into okra. This is July, middle of the summer, and that is the time to harvest. So, hey, let me show you how to harvest honey, okay? Hey kids, I am gonna now smoke the bees, then we're gonna take this super off with all the honey to take it home and harvest it. I'll show you the process, but I gotta put my suit on completely before I do it, okay? What I'm gonna do now is we're harvesting. I'm gonna take this smoke, I spray it into the hive. What that does is it calms them down. Actually, it makes them think there's a fire coming along and they start gorging themselves on honey. And that, like Thanksgiving, you know how when you have to eat so much food, you're just sitting there going, oh, all I want to do is sit down. And so that's the same idea. They have so much honey and they're so busy, then they don't worry about me. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to smoke it, and then I have this, it's called a fume board. What I do with a fume board is I spray this almond extract, is what it mainly is, on here, and the bees don't like that smell. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on top after I take this off, and they'll go away, and then I can pull the whole hive off. Plus, I do a little bit of other thing because there's so much honey in here. I'll show you that in a little bit. But right now, let's go ahead and do it. As you can see, I took the top off. Right here I have what I call the Morace ventilator. It helps the air come up through here and out, especially here where it's so hot. So now I take the hive and I break open the top. Look how busy they are. Now, I put this super on yesterday. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take it off and set it off to the side. Now I take this right here, I spray it, I don't think it smells that bad. Actually, it smells pretty good. So I take this and I set this right on top of here, and this is going to make them go down. We give this about 5 minutes and we'll come right back, okay? Okay, we have the fume boards been on for about 10 minutes. All the bees are coming out, so now they should be down here. So now we can go ahead and see what kind of honey we have to harvest. It's amazing, there's still a lot in there, but that's okay. What I do here is we'll loosen up the frames. Then we come to the side, lift it up, get our grippers, excuse me, and we grab, and we pull it up, and we have honey! So now what I do is I take this and put them over here for the time being. Now I'll just go along and pull each one of these. Look at that one, full. Another one, full. Beautiful looking honey. I have his little rag here, so when there's bees on it, I can say, go, shoo, shoo. Go back and get the next one. There's 10 frames in here. Each one of these frames weighs about 10 to 15 pounds. And that's how much honey's in there. So that's the reason why I only put 5 in each box. Then I'll cover this up for the time being so the bees won't get into it. And I'll start on another one. Because I don't want to haul around, move hives that have more than 50 pounds. Whoops. Let's get the next one. We'll just go ahead and break all these up, open them up. What they do is they make it using propylene. They stick all these together because they cover up all the holes. That's just so beautiful of honey. Shoo them off. Look at this honey. It's beautiful. We're gonna head back to the house now and harvest the rest of the way to get the honey out of these frames. See you there.
Farmer Lee in the extraction room.
Okay, we're in the extracting room. We got the honey that we got from the hives. What this is here is the extracting tank. I'll take one of these frames, move it over here, cut the caps off, all the wax caps off the frame, and then I'll take it and put it in the extractor. This is like a centrifuge. Centrifuge just spins around and throws the honey onto the walls. Let's try one, okay? Oh, look at that beautiful honey comb. So we take it and run this knife up the sides, let it cut. Go to the other side, cut. All the caps off is what we're doing. Both sides. Now, I have another little tool, a scraper, but I'm getting these ones that didn't get broken open. Cut them off. Make sure they get cut. Oh, a bunch over here. Just sort of scrape it. Let's get this done. Now I take this and put it in this extractor. This will hold up to 6 frames. We put it in here, then we spin it, and the honey will come off, and then I can collect it from the bottom. Now that we have taken the 6 frames, cleaned them up, we've placed them inside the extractor, now we are going to spin it, which is going to turn it, and throw the honey off to the sides and fall down so we can collect it. Let's do it. Here we go. I'll Okay, now we get the honey after extracting it. And there it is, the honey coming out. Once we empty this, then we put it through a screen, and then we can bottle it.
Time to watch how Farmer Lee bottles your honey.
Now it's time to take the honey we got in the silver bucket, and what we did is I poured it into this filtering system here, which will take the particles of wax out of it. And what we can do now is we can bottle our honey. There we go. And there's your bottle of honey. Have a blessed day. Oops! Hey kids, I almost forgot. Remember the cappings that we took off the frames? Well, what I can do with those is I'll put them in this pan and we'll take them outside and we'll let the bees clean up the honey off the wax. You want to see that? Okay, I'll show you. Now the bees are cleaning the honey off the wax. And once they're done, I'll take that wax and make some candles.
The end. Be sure and subscribe below to continue your learning adventure.